Yes, live. Live indeed. Mute that one. Work. Work, machine, work. There we go. Zum, 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 zum. Oh, Sharif, why is your noise so weird? Iliemi live from the Lair. Even as I type. Welcome. Live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Huzzah! AcousticMusicScene.com is gonna be like, what is this? This is not acoustic. What the hell? What? Intarnation? What? The Sam Hell? Don't need that. Yeah. Share button. Share it to my public and share it to my story and share it to the thing. More options. Let's see here. Let's share to feed. I'm live from my basement in my Baltimore. Join us, why don't you? I mean,
we're doing our share thing. Sharing to everywhere. You can also share. It's fun.
Like in my basement.
Helps us out.
Don't make it weird. Don't make it weird. Oh, that's Sharif's job. Let's be me. Let's do this. Zonk. Zonk. Sheer tough. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Cha-cha-cha-chow. Steel profiles. Let's be Rob's one mics and use myself for nefarious purposes. Nefarious purposes. Alright, kids, let's shut this down. Be in the moment. Hey! I'm hoping we're seeing you on Saturday. Please click the share button. Please press the like button. Please subscribe and finger us. Please accept our invites into strange places, like Saturday's show at the Refuge, Woodstock, Maryland, in the weeds. I mean, plains. I mean, grasses.
Tracy's gonna be there.
Yo.
it's Shaggy. We haven't seen Shaggy in a bit.
Shaggy can request stuff then, because we've missed him. Don't fear for me. Will I get there, snow or no? With a cure or with a blow to end it all? Steed is trusted by me. Well, I've never learned to navigate such duress, but blindness, it is bliss. And my love, please don't forget, I'm a creature of such willful ignorance. Please don't kick. Please don't fight. And please don't leave my sight. Well, hush. Don't run from me. Well, I know what you've been honing. It takes skill to be alone on Christmas Eve. Whoa, on my wreath. Poisonous and wild, my crazy one, my bitter child. We've been raised on pain, and though it's draining, I think you might be worth the games you play. Please don't kick. Please don't fight. Please don't leave my side. Sensuous and sly, you love me worth light. Eyes and hidden skin, a fleeting glance and flight, and then the freezing dawn. I couldn't save you. I don't know that I could turn the key again. I don't know that I could turn the key again. I don't know that I could turn the key again. Please don't kick, and please don't fight, and please don't leave my side. No, no, no. Well, please. And don't fear for me. Well, I'll get there, snow or no, with a kiss or with your wish to end it all. This deed goes untrusted by me. Well, I never learned to navigate such duress, but blindness, it is bliss. And my love, please don't forget, I'm a creature of such willful ignorance. Sensuous and sly, you lured me into light. Reddened eyes and hidden skin, a fleeting glance and flight, and then the freezing dawn. I couldn't save you. I don't know that I could turn the key again. I don't know that I could turn the key again. I don't know that I could turn the key again. know that I can turn the key again.
Happy Wednesday, everyone.
Indeed. Welcome, welcome. We got some UK and Scotland folks in the house. Yay.
Huh. I've been
Land
running
of
music
many-
for like Bagpipers and the Whales. Bagpipers and the Whales. Actually, the Bagpipers were all from Texas, of all things.
Yeah.
And the Walish people all played accordion.
Welsh,
That's not entirely.
Walish,
Walish.
like
Whalenians.
sailing movies.
Yeah.
Movies. Songs.
No. Okay, Welsh. And it's weird because like the moment I ran a show with lots of Welsh people in it, I feel like I've been listening to nothing but Welsh accents on Game of Thrones and whatnot. All of a sudden it was like omnipresent. Alarming and strange. Alarming. But yeah, I webcast a band called Kalon. I don't know. They actually never said their name to set us straight, which makes me kind of like, because I didn't want to ask because with the band Iliami, you know, I'm always having people ask, how do you pronounce that? How do you pronounce that? So I wanted to be Suave and just wait for them to mention it.
Yeah, totally.
And unfortunately, they just
Suave?
never, Suave.
Yeah.
Suave Robbie. That's actually what they used to call me, Suave Robbie.
Yeah. I knew a guy like that a while ago who had the last name of Loughry, right? So some people would call him Lockery. Some people will call him Logry. Some people will call him Lowry and whatnot.
And
He never corrected anyone. And he's like, so how do you say it? Lockery? He's like, oh, yeah, that works. And so how do you say it?
hate that
Lowry?
answer.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah, that
That
works.
works. That works.
That's
that
the
works.
worst
It's
answer
like,
ever.
bro, pick something.
Just anything. Anything's fine. So we have a request for something spooky, and we definitely, I think, have some spooky things on the list. Anything out there you would like to hear? Requests? We're game.
Once upon a time, Sharif came over to my house, and he had no head.
So I gave him some. Wait, no. No.
Your children are in bed, right?
I haven't gotten the good night video yet, which means that they're probably both still awake.
Frightened beyond belief, it had no mind. The rabbit brought itself to bear on his whitened eye. Frustrated grew in numbers, multiply, we keep them running. Frustrated, it simply went too deep, the rabbit's eyes rolled. The birds were flooding and heads were rolling or about to roll. The alleys were flooding and I've just about reached that point. The city burns tonight, I cried. Was at my side, I was lying soiled on my side. Glamour worn to skin, I am moments left of sin. I can lost my fight, yeah, I can lost my fight. Taking the Great White Tower wasn't easy as it looked. The man kept leaping back. His eyes were full of down, but his teeth were full of rage, and he came flying. He came flying from so high. It was a rainy day, much greater than you might think. The heat was too much. They all dropped, you couldn't take the heat, and the rabbits dropped like rabbits, and you know they dropped like flies. We kept them coming. We kept them coming. City burns tonight, I cried. Was at my side. I was lying soiled on my side. And nothing left for dead more than once I've lost my head. I won't lose my fight. No, I won't lose my fight. rabbit took too long. Satisfaction was guaranteed. They marched too long. They starved too long. They left the rabbit to their dead. They were lying, rotting on their sides. They left their skulls. They still lying that. They still lying that. They still lying that. They still lying that. Wrong. Through. We are watching, yeah, we are watching with our bright pink eyes. Our bright pink eyes, oh will frighten beyond belief. It had no mind. Frustrated, you know, they drop like flies. We burn that tower down, burn that tower down, burn that tower down, we burn that tower down. The city burns tonight, I cried. Was at my side, I was lying soiled on my side. And I did not forget more than once I lost my head. I won't lose my fight, no, I won't lose my fight. I won't lose my fight. No, I won't lose my fight. No, no, oh no.
It's a little spooky rabbit song for you. Whoa.
Sharif!
What's that?
Yes.
What'd you do?
I don't know. I like moved my mic and off the line.
Well, should I mute you and we wait a little bit? But
I'm just
pretend it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay,
Let's do that.
that's the American way.
That is a way.
It's Highland Town. Oh, Baltimore Highland Town. Sorry, we were just in Pittsburgh, and there's a whole bunch of neighborhoods in Pittsburgh that sound almost like neighborhoods in Baltimore, but they're not quite the same.
Yeah, it's been a busy week.
Well, it's been a couple weeks since we last saw you. Heather was solo last week because we've been so crazy and nutsy. I'm crazy. She's nutsy. Wait, no, the other way around. Sharif's nutsy. I'm crazy. And Kristen's just Kristen.
I don't understand the difference.
What?
Just,
Yes,
you know,
our different.
if we're gonna have different verbiage here, God damn it, let's define it.
It's our patron dwarves.
Our patron dwarves.
Yeah, the ones that we sit on when they hold still. They like whenever we need a chair.
Yeah.
Nutsy bends over and
Nutsy is the one. Nutsy's my chair.
I don't remember. That's actually one of the reasons we get really confused. It's really awkward.
The Gnome Guild must be like.
The Gnome Guild's pissed.
They've got like many complaints.
Kristen, do you have something intelligent to say? Because we're not going well.
Just pointing out,
The Gnome Union.
Mark H. Rooney says can hear Tycho behind that one.
Okay. Because I think the first Live from the Lair in December is going to be Live from the Lair in the Tycho bunker. So I hope, Mark, that you are taking notes. Because if you hear Tycho behind, actually, that'd be amazing. March of the Rabbit with big drums. Big drums. For those of you who are not familiar with Taiko, Taiko is an electronic art that is fresh from the sea around Japan, created by the whale people. And the whale people use their blowholes. They cover them over with a thin film, hold their breath, and go.
What is the obsession with like whales today? Like that's twice. That's twice now.
Oh, really?
You've got the whale thing going on.
Do we have to watch Star Trek 4 next?
Oh god, that's a terrible idea. No, Taiko, the big Japanese drums. I'm really excited about the first Wednesday in December, because we'll be joined by Mark H. Rooney. Parenthetical statement, Taiko.
Yes.
Maybe the Rooney is parenthetical. And the Tycho is more central to his persona. I don't even know. Anywho, it's going to be an amazing night. I think we'll have Rowan with us. We'll have Heather with us. We're all going to fit in the Tycho bunker. It's going to be warm.
All right. Yeah, I think I saw like natural 20.
Leaves by Aha. I feel like Irene has requested a couple things by Aha, and we really ought to learn some Aha songs.
I hear a major chord being played. So, before we get to special guests in December, next week is going to be exciting because we'll have Heather back. We'll also have Seth Keibel joining us again on saxophone and flute and clarinet. We got to play with him a few weeks ago, but Heather was not with us, and she's like, I want the Seth on some of my songs. So, we're going to do that next week.
Oh, Rob's got a
Dude,
dead
Rob
guitar.
might have a bad cable going on. It's odd. I've got one right in the room.
Give us 1 sec. My guitar has just gone awry.
Do you want another cable? Bear with us, folks. Everything works until it doesn't. Okay. Lives.
Bad green cable. Bad dates.
Hold on, it's time. It's time.
Children's.
Yes, we have to say goodnight to my children. I have
Please
to watch
hold.
my.
Good night, Sharif children.
Oh, look at my son. He's like doing.
Ooh.
Oh wow, those are like mountain climbers.
Hold on.
Good
We're
night.
watching Sharif's child work out, and then we can say good night, right? Because the child
This-
is exhausted.
This is the ritual. This is the ritual.
I still think that you should hold that up to one of the cameras that can see it. But okay, that's
Good
not
night,
what the, good
Yeah,
night.
good night,
Good night, Sharif
Finn.
children.
Good night.
Good night, Liz.
I love you. Mwah.
Well, we're saying good night to both of them at that point, right? Or is it just Finn?
It's mainly just Finn.
Oh,
Although
okay.
Lex was in the room, so he's gonna watch.
Flex.
Flex. Yeah, I mean, in theory, he's watching us right now.
Oh.
Good
Right.
night, my child.
Man, I wish I could keep it clean for your kids, but I just once you enter the building,
Oh,
it's like it's a
It's
disaster.
all out the window.
Tracy, I think this is going out to you, right? You just requested this?
It might have been Morgana, but
Morgana, congratulations on the name. My woman, she likes to tug on my beard. She says it helps keep a handle on me. And I can see that as long as she's gentle, I am a delicate thing. I only like the rough and tumble when it's time to come and level up for the occasion. And so I'd say, when I need some direction, my woman, she can tug hard on my beard. And I say to myself, how'd I get so lucky? And my friends, they all say, man, how'd you get so lucky? Well, with life, I kissed the dice, and I rolled a natural 20. Woman, she likes to drive. My woman, she likes the sci-fi. My woman drove us 1695 and down 29 to see Star Wars 8 or 9 times. But my woman, she's got her rage. She's got opinions on lanes and ran porks. We blasted past soccer moms and swerving husbands, and we were screaming, that's not how the Force works! I say to myself, how'd I get so lucky? And my friends, they all say, man, how'd you get so lucky? Well, with life, I kissed the dice, and I rolled a natural 20. My woman, she's independent, kind of worried about singing. My woman, when she finally hears this, she's either gonna love it or she's gonna hate it. And if she hates it, no one else will ever hear this. Maybe if I gave her a solo, and not one with those pet spots that she hates, one with her bow. Oh. So by way of preemptive apology for accepted song forms with possessive terminology, here we go with Kristen Jones on the cello. My woman, she just likes board games. No RPGs, no PC games, no TV sports, no psychodrama. Well, Scrabble, yes, paranoia, no. She don't even care about Fallout 4. Just don't play those games. And I say to myself, how'd I get so lucky? And my friends, they all say, man, how'd you get so lucky? Well, with life, I kiss the dice. Rolled a natural 20. I rolled a natural 20. Curious about where that was going to go.
No, that was it. That's the opening line for Andor.
Man, I was sort of surprised. Okay, so with Andor, no spoilers really, but like the first episode ends with drums, and not like dun 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 dun, but like with a like rock drums.
Yeah.
And I feel like we haven't really gone back to that place since then. I got all excited. I was like,
No, we totally got. Hold on.
uh-oh.
Oh no, I shouldn't play it on the live
Don't,
stream.
yeah, come on,
no,
please
no,
don't get
yeah.
us kicked off Facebook.
Yeah. Never mind. But there's a song for Niamos.
Niamos?
Niamos.
Which one's that?
I don't want to spoil anything.
Okay, right.
But it's like a really upbeat and like, yeah, yeah, that's good. I want more of that. I want more of that song. I want more of Space Miami.
Space Miami.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm quite excited about that.
Andor, highly recommended if you have Disney Plus. Check it out. Even if you think, I mean, if you're not a Star Wars fan, you're probably not watching this webcast right now. But, you know, if you're not, you should still watch it because I think it is the least Star Warsy of all the Star Wars stuff.
Star Wars. That's a Star Wars song, right?
Uh-huh.
Here we go to the Star Wars. Having a fun time at the Star Wars. Here we go at the Star Wars. Star Wars. Star Wars. Star Wars. Star Wars. Chewbacca. Yeah, everyone knows a Star Wars song.
Man.
I mean,
Well,
come
we
on.
had to alter it a little bit so we didn't get like infringement points on the channel, but just a little bit. Just a
We
little
may
bit.
have changed one,
Still
2
recognizable.
thousand things about it.
Thank you to Twitch, by the way, for being all on the That's Not How the Force Works. It was like a millisecond late, which is impressive. Yes, some of the best writing of the Star Wars universe. Yes. All right. Where is Rob taking us? I think I know, but not positive. Oh yes, it always flies. It always flies when we have Sharif.
Hey, Brian. I was sort of wondering, like, whether or not, like, you can hear us just enough through the window that you're just like, what did you find? Oh. Oh, well, don't squish it, because he's the only thing that. Are you going to grab it with your hands? Those things are radioactive, man. Oh, it's running away from
Throw
you.
it out the window at Brian.
No. So, Brian, I wanted to congratulate you on your incredibly bright yellow shirt today. I'm very, very colorblind, and the only color I can see is yellow. So when I'm alerted to the fact that there's yellow in my life, I get really excited. I'll Twitter paid it. I hope that you weren't watching me in a questionable way, because I was really quite that excited. Yeah, you're a little ray of sunshine in my day this day.
Spider friend did not want to crawl into my hand.
That's okay. Just leave the spider alone. That's fine. Man, Brian, across the street, do you get the big spiders? They're terrifying. I'm glad that Sharif's into them.
Now they're
but-
only on the even side of the street.
I think that's the way it works.
And hey, Joe. Oh, thanks for tuning in.
My grandfather told me about his boat. He might have said ship, I don't really know. He ran up to the front as the planes roared in. He might have said back, it was a long time ago. My grandmother told me about running away. She might have said towards, I don't really know. But the planes roared in, the planes roared on. They only dropped paper, but she never came home. But who can you blame when the world goes to hell? Non-stop at supper, she never shut up. Like if she left Spain, she'd remember the town where she grew up too fast and left even faster in the dead of the night, never making a sound. Lips pressed tight and hands pressed tighter, the thrum of a bomber, the buzz of a fighter. Stumbling with nothing, they carried my uncle. It wasn't really fair, but it sure was something. But who can you blame when the world goes to hell? Since I never bent, I'll never bend unless I do. And since I never broke, I'll never break unless I do. And since I never lied, you know I will always be true. And I will never die until I do. Dinner was tense on the 4th of July. I've learned what it means when my dad looks away. My grandfather flinched in the rocket's red glare, like there was something in the air I just couldn't smell. We slowly went deaf, we slowly went blind in my grandparents' house with their overstocked shelves. We tossed out his story, we tossed out his crimes. We threw it all out like it didn't mean something. Who can you blame when the world goes to hell? Who can you blame when the world goes to hell? Who can you blame when the world goes to hell? If you spend your life running, you got only yourself.
Perfect segue. Songs.
We got songs in
Go
F sharp
great.
minor.
Great together.
Superstitious, the writing's on the wall. Very superstitious, the batter's bound to fall. 13-month-old baby, broke the looking glass. 7 years of bad luck. Good things in your past. You believe in things that you don't understand, then you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Very superstitious. Wash your face and hands. Help me with my problems. Do all that you can. Keep me in a daydream. Keep me going strong. You can solve my problems. Sad is my sorrow. Even things that you don't understand, and then you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Yeah.
solo.
Very superstitious, but there's nothing more to say. Very superstitious, devil's on his way. 13-month-old baby, broken looking glass. 7 years of bad luck. Good things in your past. You believe in things that you don't understand, and then you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Oh, no. You believe in things that you don't understand, and then you suffer. Superstition ain't the way.
I was going to try to fit a church organ in there.
What's that?
I was going to try to fit an organ in there.
You're always trying to fit your organ every which way. It never fits. It's just too mighty.
Irene, don't encourage him. What an excellent question from Jillian. Do you guys have CDs still? Can I order them online? Yes, you can. Go to iliami.com, and I think it's like under music. It will take you to our merch store where you can purchase physical CDs,
Physical CDs.
pins, and t-shirts.
Sorry, I'm trying to Halloween myself up.
Well, speaking of Halloween, we have a...
This Saturday, a creepy show. It's not really. It's actually going to be a little bit more Heather birthday than anything else. We're playing with a couple of other bands, and we're all at the Refuge from 3 to 5. The day of music goes from like noon to 7 or 8, I suppose. Iliami is during the warmest part of the day, which is 3 to 5, which is right when the temperature should just edge over 60 degrees. So that's not actually very warm, which is why we're going to be dressed in onesies. I mean, that's my plan.
I mean, I got a Chewbacca onesie.
Yeah, you got a Chewbacca onesie. Kristen and I have our Grogu onesies. Heather's got a Stitch onesie. Joey's got a onesie, I think. And Rowan just sent me the picture of his Mando onesie.
Really?
Which contrarily,
Okay.
okay, so it's going to be really confusing because
Mando onesie.
he's got a Grogu in his pocket of his onesie.
We're gonna have 3 Grow
We're gonna
guy
have
on
3
stage.
Grogu guy on stage. Yeah.
Grogan.
You're going to have a full Grogan night, which is going to be confusing for continuity purposes, but I think it'll be okay. So anyways, come on out. It's actually a free day, but donations to the artists are encouraged. And it'll be Heather's birthday celebration, but not her actual birthday because her birthday's on Halloween.
Yeah.
Monday night shows, they never go well. Plus now everyone but Kristen and I have children. Oops. Oh God. And everyone wants to
Joey?
walk their children. And Joey. But Joey probably goes to like Halloween parties. Don't you? He seems like a Halloween party kind of guy, right? On a Monday?
He's probably got a Halloween gig. I don't know.
Probably
somebody
does.
else.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know. Anywho, Saturday afternoon. Please do join us in... Why can I never remember the name? The Refuge in Woodstock. Woodstock is what I was talking about. The Refuge in Woodstock, Maryland. It's about half an hour away from here in Baltimore. About half an hour away from Frederick. Smack dab between the two. And a beautiful glen or glade filled with
There's space to run
blooming
around.
heather.
If you have kids, you can bring them. It's an afternoon show. They can run around. There's like bubbles.
And if you don't have kids, then you probably still have the energy to run around. So, it's cool.
I'm so curious about Josh's question. Would it be a faux pas to request Dr. Gasp? But that's not.
I don't have any Dr. Gasp songs in my quiver.
Oh.
I actually used to have a Dan Blakeslee song or two that I could kick out, but I don't have him in my quiver right now. Sorry, man.
Yeah, not a faux pas. But if you're looking for awesome Halloweeny music, our friend Dan Blakesley, for like the whole month of October, takes on the Dr. Gasp personality.
I don't think he's doing it this year, but
What?
many
Really?
years. Oh no, he's doing the Dr. Gasp thing.
Okay.
The thing I don't think he's doing this year is that generally he does a walking tour in the shape of a jack-o'-lantern, and I don't think he's doing that this year
It's hardcore.
because he's hardcore. But he definitely always plays a show at Sleepy Hollow, and he does a lot of whoa. I mean, what a crazy laugh! I mean, what is that silliness?
Thank you so much, Joni. We're glad you're here. We're glad we can all do something on a Wednesday, sort of together, but apart.
Oh, Spider Friend is back.
He came up on my mousing hand the other day.
Oh, like on your hand?
Came very close.
Oh. Yeah, see, that's the
I
thing.
don't like that.
They're like really, I know they're really sensitive to textures, like the texture of the floor and whatnot. So that's why they're like creeped out by like a texture they don't expect. So like they don't want to step on your hand because like what the hell is that? What the hell is that? That's not what I'm walking on.
Huh. Who are you that you are so wise in the ways of the... What is that spider stepping on now? He's really getting involved with the cables over there.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't step in the socket.
Oh, great. He's going to get up in the cat bed.
We have friends in our basement, and our cat is useless. The cat doesn't eat any of the
Oh, but
bugs
the
or
spiders.
I mean, spiders
oh.
are good because they eat other things that are bad. We don't want them on our hands.
Maybe I can get the spider to perch on my shoulder.
That'd be cool for you.
Let's play a song about sandworms instead of spiders.
Worms.
I'm headed for the rocks again. Silence all the way. Oh, to go my mother's way. Screaming all the while. By now I know I'll take anything, any given chance. My fear is I'll take everything and leave no one left standing. But oh, my queen, my wife, you won't get a piece of me. And I will come for you, just as they'll come for me. My Sahia, the crown will kill me. I'm headed for the rocks again, belittled all the way. Oh, to go my cousin's way, kill after kill after kill. But I keep my teeth unto myself, I keep my weapons clean. Stay throwing me to the sands for this and brought my children to the ground. But oh, my queen, my wife, you won't get a piece of me. And I will come for you, just as they'll come for me. My Sahia, the crown will kill me. Damn what I won't do. Damn what I won't say to you. I won't tell you how it ends or who abandons you. Just damn what they won't do to you. bear you to the killing fields. I'll place you on the line. I'll dig your hole myself, my friend, just like I have always done. When my war was through with you, had its way as I'll shed my tears for the way it died and wash my hands of you. Oh, my love, my life, you'll have what is left of me. 'Cause I will come with you after the dawn with me. My Sahia, Sahia, to heaven hold me. Sahia, Sahia, to heaven hold me. My Sahia, Sahia.
Thank you, Chris. I
Thanks,
hope your
Chris.
puppy likes
We
that
are.
song and us.
I hope your puppy likes spice. The geriatric spice.
The puppy outlives us all and also can incidentally see into the future.
The puppy has the eyes of a bard.
Well, thank you so much, everyone. We got a lot of people tuned in this evening. Thank you so much. Out Twitch land and Facebook land and YouTube landia. If you got anything you want to throw our way, paypal.me/Iliami or Venmo at Iliami. We always appreciate anything you can throw in that. It keeps us going, even on the darkest days. Although we've been working a lot recently. This past weekend, we went and played in Pittsburgh, thanks to Joe, our friend Joe, who has been a fan and a friend for many years up there in Pittsburgh. They showed us their Coati.
Coatimundi.
Coatimundi.
Is that different than a...
I'm not quite sure, actually. I was looking it up, and I was like, oh, look, okay, I guess there's maybe different things, but like a Coati seems to be like a overall term, which is good. And the Coati in question had lost the use temporarily of its back legs, and so I thought we were somewhat safe. And then all of a sudden, it climbed up on the bars of its cage and was like grabbing us. It's like, and just to give you an idea of like the strangeness of all of this was also while a giant, not giant, I guess they're just large birds, a piebald raven named Jon Snow was screaming, "I love you! I love you! I love you!" And the Coati is like, "Hey, hey, hey!" And the only way you could fend off the Coati was to give it celery. And it has this very like long flexy snout, and so you'd be like thrusting celery at this like very worm-like, beautiful fuzzy snout, while "I love you" is going on. And then if you got too close to the orange bird cage, I guess it was green, right?
they had a conure.
The conure, it would be like, "Elbows are the things that I live for." It was a kind
Our
of
music
adventurous.
brings
It was
us
awesome.
to
Wonderful
awesome,
places.
weird, wonderful things.
Getting into the back doors and back passages of the Natural History Museum in Pittsburgh is probably the high point of quite some level of time recently. Sharif would have loved it, but Sharif wasn't invited. Actually, Joe said specifically, "I want you to come play creepy songs, but don't bring Sharif
Don't you dare bring him here.
because he's a heathen. And he won't respect the privacy of our animals."
Man, we had room on that stage, though.
Yeah, and 2 freaking gigantic grand pianos. And all I could think of is that every time we go anywhere with a gigantic grand piano, we don't have Sharif, and it's a shame. I wish I
That
could
is a
teleport you in.
That would be nice.
It was a stunning music hall. We don't play music halls.
Oh yeah, we played at Carnegie Hall, the one in Pittsburgh, but it was still pretty.
It was still
Pretty
Carnegie,
cool. Yeah.
Carnegie Music Hall.
Yeah.
And we would say hello, and then you'd hear hello. Not because the audience would echo it back, but because there was just so much natural reverb in the room. You would have been like, "Oh, piano, piano, piano." It would have been awkward. You probably would have made the piano bench sticky because it was that good.
Yeah.
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 Jillian, thank you so much. You too can follow Jillian's example. Do your holiday shopping early. CDs and T-shirts in our merch store. Woo.
Oh, Robustiano, you would have been so happy in this hall. I mean, literally, until we got used to it, we were playing to ourselves on like a full second delay. It was very confusing because there was that much verb in the hall. Doom scrolling is the best new word for the feeling beating words into swords beyond F words and meaning. It's demeaning. All this talk of babies and God who faked it in the manger, who saved who was robbed, feeding the temples and starving our minds, keeping us angry and separate and whining, ignoring the truth is the American way. I'm trying to live through the end of the day. I don't hate you, I just hurt. Convenience store shopping on my wallet and stomach, and for years all my peers moved on with their lives. Get a house, get a spouse in no particular order. Scream, get divorced, get old and get bitter. Well, I always thought that a course was cheating. Say it again and again and again. Or mayhaps what I said, it could bear repeating. Just shut up and move on. Move out and quit breeding. I don't hate you, I just hurt. I don't hate you, I just hurt. A terrible sense of the safety within. Pull the handle, eject, because none of us win. And on days like this, I won't even mind. I don't hate you, we're just two of a kind. Spinning around with the infinite sky, a dangerous flight from a dangerous guy. You've made your point, and your anger keeps winning, but violent ends come from violent living. And I don't think it's when it's wrapping up happy. I'm writing it quick and I'm keeping it true. I try to write my songs with positive endings. I'm singing this one more for me than for you. I don't hate you, I just hurt. 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 Terrible sense of the safety without. Pull the strap tighter so no one gets out. And on days like this, I know it can't work. I don't hate you, but everything hurts. When did you start playing piano?
When did I start playing piano?
Yeah.
I think before I started school, I think I was living in Taiwan, which would have made me. We left Taiwan. The oldest I was in Taiwan was
Thanks, Lisa.
kindergarten.
Thank you, Lisa.
So before kindergarten.
Before kindergarten. Wow. So, what was it? Just around? Did you
Yeah.
weren't taking a lesson, right? Like you just sort of picked it up and it was there. I feel like lessons were
Yeah.
at some point in your
Yeah.
history.
So my older sister had lessons, and my mom had a piano. It was like I found out later in life that was like one of my mom's life rules was that the house has to have a piano in it.
Huh. It's not a bad life rule.
And my sister took lessons, and I would attempt to mimic her. And I don't know how long that lasted for before my mom also got me lessons too, because the lessons were in our house. So I know by first grade I was having formal lessons, and I think I had formal lessons all the way up and through until 8th or 9th grade, and then I just kind of started playing on my own.
I was So was it the sound that attracted you, or the physicality attracted you, or you were doing what your older sister was doing?
I mean,
Who knows?
it was probably I was doing what my older sister was doing. I mean, because Lex and Finn do that. I mean, well, Finn does that with Lex, and Finn. I actually feel kind of bad because Finn, they're around the age right now where it would be perfect for them to start learning an instrument.
If only your piano was tuned.
Yeah, if only my piano was tuned. And Lex will like hit the piano, but Finn will actually try to like make it make noise, like make it sound melodic.
Huh. And
So-
for everyone watching out there who hasn't been following the Sharif child drama, Finn's the younger one.
Yes, Finn's the younger one. So I feel like it's probably not a bad idea for me to start looking into that, but yeah, that's a whole nother expense that we have to like, and I don't know how often I'm going to be able to do that with my schedule,
Right.
and you know, I'd love to be able to, but I don't. There are a lot of subjects that I am good at that I know how to teach them. Music lessons are not
Gun
one
safety.
of them. Yeah. Well, yes, I can teach that. I know.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, I know how to teach all. Yeah, like I could probably.
This
I mean,
is how
I
a
have taught,
chokehold
like-
works.
Yeah, like I teach kids jujitsu, and then I've taught, marksmanship
chemistry.
and stuff like that. Yeah, I taught chemistry, and those are all subjects that I have a good idea and a good grasp of how to teach them, because I know like here are the fundamental things, here are the concepts you need to know. Honestly, when it comes to playing piano, I don't think I can break down my knowledge in that matter. Like,
From personal experience, because my dad is a pianist and piano teacher and started me on piano when I was 5. Have somebody else teach them.
Not your
Yeah.
dad. Yeah,
It's
not
like a
your dad.
weird dynamic. Like, yeah, it was a lot of, I don't want it. And then, like,
yeah.
yeah, once it was like the outside influence, it was like, okay.
It's difficult imagining my wife as a child because I feel like I generally just sort of imagine you as a Cabbage Patch version of yourself, but with the glasses on, but like basically a Cabbage Patch doll version of yourself about this tall, clenching your fists and saying "I don't wanna" to your dad about a whole bunch of things.
There was some of that.
Yeah.
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 We were all
I had that same I had that exact same concern when Lex started doing jujitsu. Was that like I was afraid that our relationship as parent child was going to make it more difficult. But at this stage in his life, it's fine. And Lex is a really he picks up things very quickly. And I was at first really hesitant to work with him at kids jiu-jitsu because I'm like, well, is he gonna listen? Is he gonna play around? But it's kind of funny because I feel like Lex takes it more seriously than most of the other kids. But apparently this is just how Lex is, because Lex
This is a serious child.
yeah, Lex in his classes in school, like he's the one who's like, we're not working on this. Like, why aren't we working on this? And so, they teach like one central concept in jiu-jitsu a night, and then like a move to hit off of that concept. And when Lex does Muay Thai, he doesn't do the jiu-jitsu, so I'll take like 10 minutes after class, after we get home, to all right, here's the move that you need to hit. Here's the idea that you need to hit. And then like next week class, he's hitting that move just fine. Like it's like, oh, okay, he can just learn things like that in like 10 minutes. All right, good to know.
I have action figures.
Carrie says,
They're children.
teaching your children is hard. It's true.
But I take a lot of pride in my bandmates' children, my band children.
Elite children.
We like giving you a little, behind the lives of Iliami members.
Well, I was thinking specifically about how we came to our instruments a little bit, because I've been interviewing, or rather, mostly editing these interviews with doll makers, specifically African American doll makers, and they all have these very interesting tales about picking up doll making, and they often have this very like visceral kind of talk about the yarn and talk about the fabrics and talk about like the pushing and pulling, which is very much how I respond to guitar. Like it's a very physical thing, and so because it wasn't about the sound at all, like I came to bass enjoying the sound, but the guitar physicality was a different animal, and it's something I really, really love. But I was like, would that be the same thing for a piano player? It's just something I've been thinking about in my brain.
I'm more stimulated by the sound that it makes than the sensation of playing it. Although playing a crappy piano sucks.
It'd be interesting if we gave you a pitted piano so that you had the response like that Spider has. It'd be like,
What is this? What is it? It feels
piano,
like Jello when you press the keys or
ew.
something like that. And you gotta
piano like with
press them really hard but carefully so that you don't.
leather-clad keys, just
That
human
actually-
flesh.
If they're firm, that might not be the issue. Like the issue would
Corinthian.
become like if the key flexes like an inch and you have to like squeeze it, and you can't be. You if you press it wrong, your finger can go through it.
Ew.
Like, ew, what kind of piano is
I feel
this?
like the holograph
This is the worst
piano, though. That's the future piano right there.
A holograph?
Yeah, not having the physical, like,
No, that would be the worst.
yeah, you wouldn't have the physical,
Yeah, that'd be like, hey, pretend.
but it would
you're
still be
playing piano.
velocity driven.
Yeah, well, that would be terrible.
Dreaming the nightmares of the future. Well, I know I should not leave. That girl has caught me by the collar. Into all what a kiss could mean. It's departure with a promise. My fellow passengers are discontent. The FAA has much to say. It's too much baggage anyway. Pull me out of line and have your way with me and throw me back again. I am no danger after all. It's what you get for looking out of place and seeming, well, hell, I'm so excited before dawn. And if I look like something other than I am, I can't bitch about delays. Well, I know I should not leave. That girl has caught me with her je ne sais quoi, but I know, well, what one can mean. It's gonna be a long, hard departure. A harder landing, still the path that has apologies. I can't hear for the racing of my heart. The deer lynched me on the plane for speaking out of turn. I think I must have muttered something about God. Really, who could blame me now? As the light exploded around, it's what you get for flying late for dawn. If I look like something other than I am, I can't bitch about delays. Day's coming once again, and people sit in rage. I haven't cared in years, so what they think. Fingers claw upon the clocks as they try and stretch the time with surgery and perjury and God. I'm so sorry, sweetness, but I hope this year's a goal, and I'm leaving in the morning for my fight. I got too much on my mind, and now there's someone on my lips. You must be crazy to be ready for my life. Whoa, hey, hey, I hate to be late. Whoa, hey, hey, I hate to be late. But I know I need to leave, 'cause something caught me by the conscience. Said I fall the night where I'm going, yeah. Oh, Christmas won't find Texas, and back home I hear it snowing. Get me back to trains, those DCs take their toll on me. I swear to you that I won't make a fuss. And clinging beast of steel and concrete, did you feel the want of it for me? Yeah, I know you felt the heat. If I seem like something other than I am, won't you please excuse the dust and pardon all my mess? These trains, they are like planes, they will let me board regardless of the fireworks exploding in my chest. Hold me in the station, I'm no danger after all. You kiss me like it's snowing and they won't let us take off. I'm talking trusting slow and sweet. Well, I won't bitch about delays. Oh, Facebook out there keeping it clean. I'm amused by that. Well, I mean, at least I guess it's getting the word right somewhere.
So, an interesting thing about lyrics, Iliami lyrics, a new thing. So, if you did not know, we have lyrics to pretty much all our songs. There's some holes probably on the website, as well as Bandcamp. If you're listening to stuff there, you can click on each song and you can get the lyrics. So there's a thing, apparently it's been around for like a year, but I'm just now catching on to it. If you're on Spotify or if you're adding music to an Instagram story, like the kids do these days, lyrics will pop up. But it wasn't available on our stuff, and I was like, oh, how do you do that? Apparently there's this service that is partnered with Spotify and Apple Music and all the big streaming things that you have to register for as an artist, and then you can upload your lyrics and then sync the lyrics so that when the song plays, the lyrics will come up in time, that's kind of cool. So I just registered for it and start to do that as a project, because we have a lot of lyrics to our songs. Maybe you don't know all of them, maybe you want to get more in your brain. Yeah, we could have Iliami sing-alongs.
Freaking
Maybe.
me out.
Yeah.
Susan Schneider's in charge of lyrics, actually. Susie Bird is the Illy Archangel of lyrics. I'm not quite sure what that really implies or
I
means.
almost was going to involve you in this project, Susan, but it involves like linking something to my Spotify account, and it's just be a mess. So.
I need a woman with a heart like Secretariat to outrun my lonesome ways. I'm gonna take this extra rib I got, I'm gonna bury it down in the dust she does not raise. Dust she does not raise. I need a woman with eyes like road dams to see the form caught within the stone. I'm gonna take this bronze star heart, I'm gonna melt it down. Wait for love to cast into bone. 'Cause I am the blue-eyed son of a hurricane. I spin you so sweetly round and round and round. But be careful, you know that never looked the same after she burned to the ground. After she burned down. I need a woman with a heel like Achilles. So I know there's always one way I can win. Love is patient, love is kind, let's be honest now. Love is a catalog of deadly sins. I need a woman with a chin like old Joe Frazier to step inside when I am swinging at the winds. You and I will take the gloves off, darling. I'll show you exactly where I've been. I am the blue-eyed son of a hurricane. I spin you so sweetly round and round and round. But be careful, you know Atlanta never looked the same after she burned to the ground. After she burned down.
after she burned down. After she burned down. After she burned down, down, down. I need a woman with hands like John Henry's, strong enough to break that rock down into sand. When we die, we'll lay down side by side with our hammers in our hands. I need a woman with a heart like Secretariat to outrun my lonesome ways. I'm gonna take this extra rib I got, I'm gonna bury it down in the dust she does not raise. 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 It's I need a woman. It's I need a woman. It's I need a woman. It's I need a woman like I need a hole in my head. No offense, dear.
Yeah, I know. That's a Jeffrey Foucault song called Secretariat.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh, no. Oh. I hate that song. God, I hate that song. God, you're not making it any better.
Go away.
No, it's
Don't
not
be
closing down. We got
here.
like
Don't go
like-
home.
40 minutes left, man.
Don't go home.
Don't stop. Yeah, don't go home.
Don't be here.
Try Heather to. Oh my God.
I'm so good at singing. Did you know that I'm a talented musician? Closing time. I'm actually a professional musician.
Those of you who have been fans for a while know that we used to not give Sharif a mic. And then he bought his own. Really?
No, this is a terrible idea. That's exactly why I'm doing it. There's no drums, so there's going to be like a part of the song where none of us play anything for like 4 measures. Boom, 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 boom.
That'd be kind of hilarious. Boom, chicka chicka bop bop chicka bop 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 chicka ba chicka ba chicka ba da. Yeah!
Spoiler.
I think it's happening.
Oh shit.
I spent 8 hours
driving yesterday. Seems only force spent moving. Yeah, I've been since Friday on the road and roaring, and since this morning I've installed. It's been 4 days since I last touched these strings. That momentum could be hard to break. It's been so long since I'm jumping cramped, I feel like screaming. I feel like screaming. I spent 5 years waiting for this day. When I'll be leaving, I'll be strutting when I'm leaving. I spent 5 long years waiting for this release, and release it is. I've made nothing say 10 as I did, but I'm better than I was before. When in truth, and now I'm simply very, very poor. That fucker seems so very stressed. That fucker does nothing. That fucker seems so very impressed. Maybe that fucker would be better off dead. The streets are clogged with the useless, so I stand to nothing more. Once God's born, twice God's living, thrice get them to live next door to each other. Blessed, and I bless my soul. I can heave myself up out of this hole. I count once cause born, and twice cause living, and I count you as I'm blessed thrice. Yes, I count you. Yes, I'm blessed thrice. Yes, I count you. Yes, I'm blessed thrice.
That was weird.
Never threaten me with a bad idea.
I'll fucking do it. I'll fucking do it, man. I'll ruin us all.
This time he broke the A string. I feel like you don't usually break that one. Is that correct? He's equal opportunity breakage. Well, yeah, baritone songs, and then I also uploaded some of our Halloween past pictures, you know, if you need them. I mean, we should do, yeah. I believe Morgana also requested this one. So we shall do it. Oh my god. No. Not like that.
been an exercise in just how much I can sympathize with the fallacy of compromise and knowing when to die. Who's in, who's out? You gotta learn just when to bail out. This year has been the exercise, and I'm all worn out. I wish there was a pill. Take it quick and never feel ill. Fall in line. Try to swallow two and never read the bill. I wish there was a pill. Take it quick and never question it. It's the medicine man. It's the cure from being an American. This year has been an exercise, but it's better than a diet. Obsessing over something size, swearing everyone's a liar. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. You gotta know what it is and what it's all about. This year has been the exercise, and I'm all worn out. I wish there was a pill. Take it quick and never feel ill. Fall in line. Try to swallow two and never read the bill. I wish there was a pill. Take it quick and never question it. It's the medicine man. It's the cure for being an American. We used to say, I don't care what you look like, I don't care what you make. We used to say, I don't hate the player, I sure just hate the game. We used to say, I don't care what you look like, I just care why you came. But today, somehow a brave new world has seen a brand new day. And so be careful what you say. And take this pill. Take it quick and never feel ill. Click the sign. Try to swallow two and never read the bill. Just take this pill. Take it quick and never question shit. It's the medicine man. How is this American? Exercise and just how much I should exercise my willingness to empathize with anything around me. Yeah, get out, get out, get out. Yeah, but you failed now. This year has been the exercise, and I'm so much stronger now. We need a pill, nothing saccharine to never feel ill. I'm feeling fine. You gotta learn to read between the lines, and we need a pill to take the poison in, but always question it. Take your medicine, man. We're gonna be the brand new Americans. We need a pill, something saccharine to never feel ill. I'm feeling fine. You gotta learn to read between those lines. We need a pill. Take the poison in, but always question it. Take your medicine, man. We're gonna be the brand new American.
keyboard synth, you say? Hey, Joe, have a good night. Thank you for tuning in. It's good to see you at the Midway Fair thing. That was awesome. Yes.
Good night, good night, good night. In space. I feel like Sharif's synths on that are such an integral part of the song. I find it absolutely disconcerting when we play it without you because I'm like, and this is the part where he's not here.
This is the part where everything gets weird.
Weird Halloween version. Wow.
Meow 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 Ribbit. Ribbit. Then we got to do like the YouTube video version of that with like
Octopus sound. What?
Slurpy, slurpy, slurp, slurp.
I haven't had a Slurpee since pre-COVID, and that is inexcusable.
What?
I don't know how this has come to pass, but it's true.
Oh,
It's like not really Slurpee weather anymore.
Slurpee is
Maybe their Slurpee machines will actually be working
Yeah.
now. Because I've gone to
7-Elevens
try
are
to get Slurpees several
place
times.
that I go to very often.
Make yourself damn well useful, my friend.
Slurpee. No, slurpee pee. That sounds like you're saying pee pee.
Yeah.
No, you can't do it that way. Slurp, 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 slurp.
That's really hard.
Slurp, 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 slurpee.
7-Eleven, if you're watching,
Yeah.
sponsorship.
I'm a man. I just want a penny for every Slurpee you sell. That's all I want. One penny.
Not allowed to ask.
One
not allowed
penny
to ask.
off of every Slurpee you sell.
And I'll just take a percentage for him. It's fine. So.
Where do you go from there? But yes, if you would like to hear Sharif's synth live, we have this Saturday, and I believe Sharif is on the full band shows in
the rest
November and December.
Yeah.
The Saturday after Thanksgiving will be in DC at Fat Pete's Barbecue full band. And then in December, we have a New Deal Cafe show that should be full band. So there are opportunities. It's the power of suggestion. Man, we could walk to the 7-Eleven. It's like a mile, but we have to watch Andor. So sorry.
What are we going to play? What are we going to play,
I
Bobbert?
think another one in E flat minor.
Bobbert Tinker.
Such a wonderful key.
Why? Sorry, we got
It is a lovely key sonically. It's probably the most difficult key on cello. On piano, it's just like all the black keys, right? So.
What does it matter? A dream of love or a dream of lies? We're all gonna be the same place when we die. Your spirit on leave knowing your face or your name. The wind through your bones is all that remains. We're all gonna be said we're all gonna be. Yeah, yeah, I said we're all
Gonna be.
yeah, yeah, I said we're all gonna be just the dirt in the ground, the quill from a buzzard, blood writes the word, and I need to know, am I the sky or the bird? 'Cause hell, it's boiling over. In heaven, it's full with change in this world. So we've all got to pull, and we're all gonna be. Yeah, yeah, I said we're all gonna be. Yeah, yeah, I said we're all gonna be. Yeah, yeah, I said we're all gonna be just dirt in the ground. Now the killer was smiling, with nerves made of stone. He climbed the stairs, and the gallows groaned, and the people's hearts were pounding. They were throbbing, they were red. He swung out over the crowd. I heard this hangman said, all gonna be. Yeah, yeah, I say we're all gonna be. Yeah, yeah, I say we're all gonna be. Yeah, yeah, I say we're all gonna be just dirt in the ground. Cain slew Abel. He killed him with a stone. The sky cracked open. The thunder groaned. Long a river of flesh. Can these dry bones live? Ask a king or a beggar. The answer they'll give is we're all gonna be. Yeah, yeah, I said we're all gonna be. Yeah, yeah, I said we're all gonna be. Yeah, yeah, I said we're all gonna be.
though I scare you, I'm leaving stains and traces all down your side. I sketch spirals in your head. Though I scare you, I'm leaving stains and traces all down your side. I sketch spirals in your head, work my way back out again. My command, they may run and smudge. I've always left mud most everywhere that I have touched. I place my hand to your skin, rub it in, start all over again. Though I scare you, I'm leaving stains and traces on the inside. I sketch spirals in my head, work my way back out again. I collapse in quarters. I squeeze out of the bad blood that I have bled. Well, I place this in your hands, rub it in, start all over again. And I am feeling like my fears are coming in again with you. With you, whoa. These are creatures, they are slow-limbed and lovely. They are slipping to our sides again. They open up our chests like wings, let them breathe and lead them to that again. These are kisses, wishes, and spent eyelashes. They are scattered for our heart's defense. These are weeds. They are slow-limbed and weaving. They are mistaking us for angels. Could have said iridescent, but that's been done and done again. I could have said incandescent, but you know damn well that I burned and burned again. I could have whispered such sweet words, but you know they've been said and said again. So I sketch these spirals as you sleep, for your eyes when you wake again. And I am feeling like my tears are colors bleeding into you. Into you, into you. Into you.
Sharif, that could have been such a cool segue, and I did not get it. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I was like, what rhythm does this song even live in? Oh, that's a shame.
It had its moments.
Maybe we'll have to try that again sometime.
Yeah. That's a very old song called Spiral. Like one or two more. But how are you feeling about that electric? Sounds good. I like it. Yeah. For those of you who are now tuned in earlier, Rob broke a string on the acoustic, so we are not using that right now. Thank you for hanging with us for another Wednesday. You can support the night at paypal.me/Iliami or Venmo at Iliami. Or, just share the stream. That's helpful for us.
I think maybe let's play that and we can edit out that way. Let's try it on electric. This could be fun.
Electric guitar
What could possibly go wrong?
and piano. Just to make it super weird, we're going to switch two instruments.
Do you want to distort it?
Yeah.
Sure,
We're going to try something.
sure.
This is one you might hear on Saturday if you come to the Refuge in Woodstock, Maryland. I'll drop the link to our website that has the info to RSVP. It's a private residence, but it's open to everybody. They just don't want to advertise the address. You know. Power ballad version.
View it is just fine from here. You can see the mountain from the top anyway. Doesn't have to go and be this way, but I'm halfway there on any day. Anyway. Leaning on the wall, cause being cool it wasn't cool, but it was cool if you just said it loud enough. Cleaning breaking glass, an emergency, a stolen faith. I bought switchblade courage in a shotgun town, but it felt good to feel down off the rack and on the cheap. To break 'em in might take a week, but I read the best ones always make you bleed. That thing's just a cool scar for your feet. View it is just fine from here. You can see the mountain from the hill anyway. Doesn't have to go and be this way, but I'm halfway there on any day. Anyway. Never finish, it just in doubt. It never ends, just falls off. It's the blessing of the digital attenuation. It isn't real, on, off, off. I've always been long-winded. never use a sentence when two of them will do. And when I don't get to my point, you won't get to my point, and I get smug. When you get offended, I get smug. When you get offended, view it as just fine from here, where this goes again anyway. It doesn't have to go and be this way, but I'm halfway there on any day. Good enough, it's good enough, it's good enough, it's good enough anyway. Good enough, it's good enough, it's good enough, it's good enough anyway. I guess you just weren't smart enough to get it. All this genius run around inside my head. Sit down, shut up, let me show you how to end it. Watch me fail and kick and scream. There's nothing else I could have said. There's nothing else I could have said. There's nothing else I could have said. I haven't got the breath for this anymore. I didn't breathe it out, I just got winded. Stretch, rest, inhale, stretch, flex, exhale, in and out, just get out. I've always been apologetic, taking pride in higher ground, but looking down and looking around to lift another up. It all starts with looking down. It all starts with looking down. View it is just fine from here. Spit down on the clouds anyway. It doesn't have to go and be this way, but I had to take it all away. Good enough, it's good enough, it's good enough, it's good enough anyway. Good enough, it's good enough, I'm good enough, I'm good enough anyway. I guess you just weren't smart enough to get it. All this genius run around inside my head. Sit down, shut up, and let me show you how to end it. Watch me fail and kick and scream. There's nothing else I could have said. There's nothing else I could have said. There's nothing else I could have said.
Why are you looking at
It
me?
works. It works. I mean, electric and piano, or synth and acoustic. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Thank you. We've been traditional folk
Folk
band
music.
Amy from Baltimore, Maryland.
Maybe we'll close out with some photos of Amy at Halloween's past. 2010.
Serenity, the crew of the Serenity.
The year that Rob realized he should never, ever shave his beard.
Because my
ever
mother asked me
again.
to leave the sound check because she thought I was just a fan. We were all the
2011.
Tom Cruises.
We were various Tom Cruise characters. You probably can't tell, but Heather was legend Tom Cruise.
Well, I think a lot of our photographs are taken like 3/4 of the way into the show, at which point none of all the costumes are just falling apart.
Well, that night I just had a bunch of shirts that I just kept taking off.
Yes.
So doesn't matter what level that costume's in.
I was Lestat Tom Cruise from Interview with the Vampire. Rob was risky business and had no pants. There was the year we were Muppets. There's a better photo of this, but I couldn't find it. Muppets of the New Deal. And there was 2020, COVID Halloween, when we ventured outside in our onesies. And Rob's mom was there in the foreground.
Good night, Jack.
So yeah, see you next week with Seth Keibel, and Heather will be back. It's going to be awesome. He blew our minds the last time he was here. There might be bits of them left that he'll blow again. It's weird.
Put your mouth to my hippocampus and blow. Put your mouth to my hippocampus and blow. Yo ho ho ho, hippocampus and blow. Hippocampus and blow, yeah.
It's very Pink Floyd-esque.
I wish you were here. No, man, I wish you were here. On the dark side of the poon. Wait, no, what?
Wait. I don't want to be there.
Good resolve there, man. Good resolve.